Hey there, my name is Suzanne Berman, and I'm Office Practicum's Medical Director of Informatics and Instruction. I've also used OP for the past 22 years in my pediatric practice. Today, I want to give you 5 reasons why you and/or your practice staff ought to come to Office Practicum Engage 2024 this April in fabulous Las Vegas. So, reason number 5, you want to learn what's new in the Office Practicum universe. As many of you all are painfully aware, we recently came out of the worst global pandemic in our lifetime. Because most pediatric practices were just struggling to stay afloat, they didn't have a whole lot of time to learn what new features OP was developing. They didn't have a whole lot of staff to send to training or to practice updating their workflows. So that said, a lot of stuff has changed in Office Practicum since 2019. Now that we're out of the horrible COVID tunnel, folks will want to catch up on what they missed. So by devoting one weekend to the users conference, you can compress a lot of catch-up material into a short period of time. Many conference attendees, both first time and repeat, tell me that just 1 or 2 time savers are well worth the cost and the time away. Reason number 4, you want to get Wanda some in-person hands-on training. Every pediatric practice has a Wanda. Wanda is your dedicated pediatric professional who works for your office. Maybe she's a biller, maybe she's a front desk person, or maybe she's the shot nurse. When Wanda joined your office, you were heads down in the middle of COVID. You didn't have the luxury of sending her to hands-on training through all the steps for her workflow. Maybe you didn't even have a trainer because the seasoned OP user who worked for your practice has since left during the Great Resignation. So now that we have in-person training again at the OP Users Conference, you can send Wanda. You can get her some in-person training for the elements of her workflow that she's missed out on. So maybe you can turn Wanda's frown upside down. Number 3, you want to be able to meet practices from your neck of the woods. Pediatrics is local. Many practices tell me that they wish they had an opportunity to talk to other OP users in their state or region. Then you can discuss strategies around the particular issue you have with your local Medicaid, your clinically integrated network, or your state regulation. So now, if you can come to the conference, you can see in person, again, many other OP users from your region face-to-face. Because just knowing that there are other peer practices near you in the same boat as you can be very empowering. Reason number 2, boot camps. This year, we're offering 3 pre-conference sessions that take deep dive looks into advanced Office Practicum topics. Care plans. Care plans is one of OP's most underutilized powerful features. Care plans help you make custom reminders for appointments, prescription labs, and more for virtually any condition, well or sick, you can think of. Because care plans is not something you can learn in 5 minutes, we want to offer an extended half day, which is an immersion course opportunity. We're also offering a half-day financial analytics boot camp, so folks can get a sneak peek at OP's new business analytics tool. It presents practice financial analytics, but also with some really cool dashboards and graphics. And finally, if you like reports, you can join me for a full day. That's right, a full day full of SKB on how to run reports that make money and manage your practice. Finally, perhaps the most important reason, solve an OP problem that's been bugging the tar out of you. When you're working in the office with the frequent pace of interruptions, patient emergencies, staff requests, it's hard to have focused time to work on your own OP preventive maintenance, that project in OP that you've been meaning to get to, but you don't know how to get started and you need some help framing it. Everyone has this kind of chronic issue. Maybe it's huge, maybe it's soul crushing, or maybe it's just a pebble in your shoe. But either size, it can be, any size it can be, it can suck your joy. Finding time to figure out how to address it in the middle of the office work week can be really difficult. So get away from your practice, come to the user conference, carve out time to immerse yourself in OP land. You will find at the OP user conference a real time live support desk full of our best support people and our super trainers. You can make appointments with OP staff to get your chronic nagging questions answered. So bring your bugaboos and let's get them figured out. So if you're interested, here's some details on how to register. I hope to see you there.